Thanks, Gary. Terry, it's a simple question, probably a little complicated answer.
Well deserved. There you go.
Ricky Bonus just said well deserved. I think it is well deserved. When you look, it is cold, but I'm sure it feels pretty good. When you look at this team and your guys celebrating, just how much pride do you have in what this group was able to accomplish?
Well, it's tremendous. I mean, you know, coming in the way we did to start the season, you know, we thought it was going to be easy, and we know it's not. And then to go through what we had to go through and then to show up the last 2 months. And this guy, I mean, he's so glad to have him home and where he belongs. You know, he brings. To play on our stage, you gotta really want to love it, and he loves it more than anybody I've been around.
Thank you for bringing me by, man. Thank you. Thank you.
What can you say about him? And we talk about all the things that had to happen for this team after all the injuries and the adversity to get to where you are right now. How big of a part was that guy right there?
Huge, Stephen. I'm going to tell you something. I credit our organization. You know, people made fun. You know, oh, what are you doing? Are you crazy? We stepped up, in my opinion. We brought a guy who loves New York City, he's a great human being. Brought him back. He brought energy to the team. He loves to play.
Hey, I gotta get back.
Too old for that shock treatment. But
you sure you wanted him back?
But he, you know, he just brings a lot to the table. And I'll tell you, when his energy came in that clubhouse, and he walked in the first day, and David was still there, and you saw, you know, the love for each other, and he just brings it to the table. I tell you, he was a bigger piece than people think.
Are there similar feelings for him that you had for David last year, 2006? They think it's going to happen every year. It doesn't, and now he's back in the playoffs with the organization he always wanted to be a part of.
Absolutely, and I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for them all. I mean, you know, Cabrera played hurt, Cess played hurt. You know, the pitching fell apart on us, and guys were banged up, and they pitched with discomfort. And, you know, we brought kids up and put them in tough situations, and they responded. They got great heart and great character. To be on this stage, to win, you got to have great character, and we got it in here.
Got to have a pretty good manager, too. And Terry, you know, you were very contrived when you made a speech after a game, you know, 6-7 weeks ago, in which you really challenged your team. In that moment, did you think that a run like this was possible? Did you think that this was very possible to happen?
Well, I did. You know, Sandy and I, we talk all the time, and one of the things we said, you know, we got some pieces here. We just got to get it clicking, and it took up. You know, as you and I've talked about, it takes the whole line, not just one or two guys. Everybody, you know, think, well, you had Cessi's, you got to write. No, we got to write a lot of guys, but you know what? Once in a while, you got to be challenged, and that's, you know, as I get up every morning, I take that challenge to come and do the best you can, and these guys responded.
Terry, last thing, you have home field advantage on Wednesday. How much flexibility does that give you with the game tomorrow now?
Well, it gives us a lot. Obviously, you won't see much of Syndergaard. He'll pitch Wednesday's game, and we're very, very fortunate to have that. That's the way we wanted to go in, and we'll just, you know, we'll give some guys a day off, let them rest up, and we're excited for our fans. They deserve this. They deserve this so much.
Terry, appreciate the time. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
All right, Gary.
All right, Steve, man, that was tremendous with Terry getting just deluged with beer and champagne right there. But let's talk about the manager a little bit more and the job that he has done. The Mets are 87-74 on the season. That's 3 wins shy of where they were at the end of last year. And, you know, there was so much talk in August. Was he going to survive the season? So is he going to be the manager of the year, or is he not going to make it through the year? I can't remember a situation quite like that.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible to think about that. He goes in and he has that speech, and the next day they get bombed out right in the first inning, go down 5 runs. But they battled back, and I think that was the moment that this team realized that it's not about the results, it's about the process, that we're starting to figure out how to play winning baseball. Now, we gave them a 5-run lead. We found a way to get back in the ball game, and they still lost that ball game. Then they went and even got swept in Arizona again, and you're like, oh, okay, this is it. This is really the bottom of the barrel. Can't get any worse than this. And then they found it and turned it on in a big way when those 3 guys came back off the DL, the 2 blondes that came in with Reyes and Cabrera. They just turned this whole thing around. They put it on their shoulders. They found a way to score runs and score them in bunches, and then it was just a matter of trying to find a way to get starters that can give you 5 quality innings. It was a task. task. It was a chore at times. I mean, especially down this last 10 games. In the last 10 games, I mean, really, there's probably been 3 starters that have gone more than 5 innings. So to see this team put it all together at the right time, that's what it's all about. Get it together at the right time, get yourself in, your foot's in the door now run with it.